My name's Aaron Massey and welcome back to another episode of Homeschooled. Today's project is how to install a Nest Smart Thermostat. I rate these projects by how many F-bombs you can expect to drop while tackling the project. This one is really easy. What makes this a smart thermostat is that it programs itself based on your habits. Once you start to adjust the temperature at various times throughout the day, it'll start to program itself. It'll learn your habits, it'll adjust the temperature in your house. And the most attractive feature of all smart thermostats is that they're programmable from virtually anywhere using your smartphone. There are other competitors on the market, including the Honeywell Lyric and the ecobee 2, so it's up to you which one you want to go with, and they'll all set you back about $200 to $250. Step 1 is to turn off the power on the breaker that controls your thermostat. Now that the power is off, the next step is to remove the faceplate if you haven't already done it. Once your faceplate is off, you need to check your wires and make sure that they're compatible with the Nest. If there's no wire nuts present and they're a smaller gauge wire with a bunch of colors, then you know that's what you want. The next step is to remove any jumper wires. A jumper wire is a tiny little piece of wire that goes from one terminal to another terminal and just jumps across it. Most likely it's across the RH to the RC like it is in my case. The Nest thermostat doesn't use these, so you can discard that. My system is pretty simple, but before we remove the backing plate and the wires for the old thermostat, I'm gonna label them using the labels that came with the Nest thermostat booklet, just so that I don't make any mistakes when reattaching it to the new thermostat. Once you've labeled all the wires, disconnect them and remove the base plate from the old thermostat. Now that we've got the old thermostat out of the way, we're ready to start the install of the Nest. The first thing that I'm going to do is mark the holes where the screws are going to go to hold the Nest in place. The Nest has a built-in bubble level, so you know when it's in the proper position. Now that we've got our holes marked, I'm drilling a small pilot hole for the screws so that they're easier to put in. Because my previous thermostat was rectangular and I don't have the matching touch-up paint for the wall, I'm going to use the optional trim plate for now until I can come back and redo the wall at a later time. Now that the backing plate is attached and our wires are sticking through the center, it's time to connect our labeled wires to their corresponding slots in the thermostat base. You might need a pair of pliers or something to pull a little slack in the wires just to make sure that you have enough to reach the necessary spots. You want them to go in far enough that you'll see the click tab push down. The last step for the physical install is just to attach the Nest display to the base plate. Now we'll go back to the breaker box and turn the breaker back on that corresponds with the thermostat. After a minute or two, the Nest will fire up and guide you through the setup. Go on the website, nest.com/account, create an account, download the Nest app, and you should be good to go. That's it, guys. It's a very simple installation. You can do it yourself. No need to bring out somebody else to take care of this for you. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Homeschooled. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. If you did like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know you guys care. Also, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Here it is, the finished product of my DIY concrete vanity top. I'm really happy with the way that it came out. I've got the fixture installed temporarily and everything looks good. You know, for a little bit of trial and error and my first time doing this, I couldn't be more happy with the result that I got.